wherever you are. So join in. That's how you'll know you're one of us, one of the Lamed-Vavniks, Leonard Volodny Vovnik, in his Raisha. Take a deep breath. Om. And Oms come in threes. And flat or sharp, you persist. Now, as an adult, whenever you experience the sharp, demanding aspect of masculine energy, for instance, your lover raises his or her voice and tells you what to do or what not to do, you stop. You have a startle reflex. You tighten, and then, if you can, if you practice intention and intuition, if you consciously, collectively form a minyan of Lamed-Vavniks, practicing intention and intuition and Om. Om, mo, fo, fo, fo. Fee, fi, fo. Bros, fo, hos. Ho, ho, ho. Get me my wassail. Your kinks stop your energy from flowing. Your heart closes, your breath tightens, and your body becomes tense. Meanwhile, pressure builds up behind the obstructions and the obscenities of your childhood. You may feel angry in the place that you were stopped as a child from expressing your true self, the self of light. And Chariusko, dark side, conscious reworking of the retail story. It's a funny story. It's Gulgan humor. It's the G-spot. At greasy grass with yellow hair. At the upper big branch mind. You take a deep breath. If you get the idea, join in. You may feel angry, confined, hateful. Your internal hose of energy is about to burst. If you are in a more masculine moment, you may strike out at someone or punch a hole in the wall like Bruno did that time at 76 Pierce Street in that little 2-month condo with that Brazilian waxer and wainer and nail painter. If you are in a more feminine mood, you are more likely to turn your anger inward and strike in, abusing yourself through overeating, overspending, or neglecting your responsibilities. In addition to emotional kinks, you might have physical kinks, perhaps through faulty exercise or inadequate breathing. You've developed a rigidity in your belly. Your abdomen is no longer relaxed and open. Energy cannot flow through it. An obstruction like this can have a number of results: a lack of sexual desire, an inability to achieve penile erections, vaginal lubrication, or orgasm, even as a lack of assertiveness in social situations. Your rigid belly prevents the full force of energy from descending down the front of your body and giving you the power to act as you otherwise would have if you'd been being your better self, your better half, empty or full. You take a deep breath. Besides emotional and physical kinks, mental kinks may also block your flow of energy. Perhaps you are obsessed day after day with certain sexual fantasies, being tied up or forced to have an orgasm seductively as your energy flow increases during sex. While you are trying to enjoy sex, your magnified sexual energy may get caught in cul-de-sac, dead-end loops of thoughts and fantasies and playboy, puerile, penile fantasies of large places, chambers, holes that you enter, whether Jungian, whether animus or anima or anime, it's magnified. It's magma. It's a lava flow in a lava lamp, and it's Woodstock 50th reunion. And this is the valedictory vagina transsexual monologue. You are who you are, deep down, and however you express it, it's okay with us. Us 36, you have permission to be yourself, as if the suchness could be denied of who you are in your own mind, Walter Mitty. Maybe you are stuck mulling over what someone said to you at work today. These mental kinks may obstruct your flow of internal energy, especially as your energy flow increases during sex. While you are trying to enjoy sex, your magnified sexual energy may get caught in dead-end, cul-de-sac, coke-cunt, 1% loops of recursive thought, of debulked thought, of imaginary scenarios where you could possibly get what you want. You can get what you want if you want what you have. And it's enough. Dayenu Yidden. Kanahari. Kanahara. Kanahara. Hamikva, Hamaha Mikva, Hatikva, Torah HaMelech, Im Tirtzu, Habibi Beschert Schwarze, please, der Schwitz, and his case for Zionisht Israel. Parts of your body may feel numb, tense, painful. Sexually, your power will be absent and your pleasure will be thin. Your presence and love energy will stay locked in your head, obstructed by the mental kink. So the first step is to unkink your emotional, physical, and mental obstructions. This can be done through many means. Mean well. Give the benefit of the doubt. In good faith, tell breathtaking truth to best friends forever. In our herbal administration, Herbie for President, Leonard Volodny Vavnik. Vlad, to you. Vlad the Impaler of Shiva and Durga. And Stupa, Sticka, Hockey Stick, Michael Mann, Mainstream, Megillah. It's an urban legend that Michael Mann's hockey stick model was not right. It's been proven with 2020 hypo hindsight that Extinction 2112 is a real 99% possibility. And to avoid total distinction, because 6 degrees C is 666. LOL. You got to take yourself seriously, said the Joker to the thief.
These times are really tough, and we need to band together and say we've had enough. All the jobless people need to learn to be content. 'Cause what we need to do is protect our 1%. Save the rich. Let them know you care. Don't leave them to languish in their penthouse of despair. Save the rich. Let their bonuses be swollen, and let them keep it all tax-free, even if it's stolen. Save the rich. Let's give our job creators more than their fair share, so they can go to Asia and create jobs over there. There's loopholes and exemptions and children to exploit, so give them special tax breaks. Who cares about Detroit? And those who don't create jobs really need help too, 'cause without their seventh home, how will they make it through? It's not time for complaining, not the time for class war. It's time to sacrifice yourself to give them more and more and more and more and more and more. Save the rich. America's built on corporate greed. It's not Wall Street's fault if you can't get what you need. Save the rich. Don't go crying to mommy, 'cause if you don't agree, then you're a socialist commie. Save the rich. Blame yourself for your problems, not the bad economy. So what if those who have the most are the ones who put it in jeopardy? Forget your student loans. Screw your kids and their health care. It'll only take 10,000 of your jobs to put another private jet in the air. Save the rich. It's so easy to do. Just let yourself be ignorant to what's been done to you. Save the rich by doing nothing at all. Deny all sense and logic and just think really small. You should think really small, or just don't think at all. And save the rich.
So the first step is to unkink your emotional, physical, and mental obstructions. This can be done through many means. Because each person is unique, you must discover which methods work best for you. Usually a combination of techniques is most effective, and your daily practices may change over time as you grow and new stresses come and go from your life. For instance, you might visit a psychotherapist to resolve some mother issues that you can't seem to resolve on your own. In conjunction with this, you may use massage, hatha yoga, or Tai Chi to help open the channels of your body so your energy circulates more freely. Changing your diet may be important. Volunteer work and serving others is often a significant way to encourage a full flow of love through your body. Dancing and singing may be integral for keeping your inner channels of energy open. Through trial and error and the guidance of those you trust, discover which treatments and therapies most precisely address your current issues and help open the kinks that are limiting you now, emotionally, physically, mentally, astrologically. Choose the practices that meet your particular needs and help you to express your deepest gifts and gratitude and generosity. Feel how it feels to feel like you have enough, too much even, and that you have extra which you could easily give away, like the Clinton Foundation or the Gates Foundation or the Soros Foundation or all those rich NGOs. You wonder, extinction 2112. Imagine what that'd be like if us 36 needed to walk around knowing that although it didn't even happen till long after we ourselves died, still its echoes forward, back through the black hole, through the wormholes of time, through the quantum quilted quark multiverse. It was all projected, and Inca, suchness, Kensho, moksha, it's all an expression of Inca with 2020, hypo hindsight, heck, never mind, never again. It's a Zionist Zumba zodiac. Anyone can read the tea leaves, the turkey gizzards, the rabbit's feet. Through trial and error and the guidance of those you trust, discover which treatments and therapies most precisely address your current issues and help open the kinks that are limiting you now, emotionally, physically, and mentally. Choose the practices that meet your particular synesthetic needs, kaleidoscopic, full spectrum needs. What if you had a TPP, a tantric practice partner with whom you practiced intention and intuition? Can you get it to where it needs to be on the up and up without being uppity or over uppity? Don't be over uppity. Inside you, babe, inside out. It's like OBE, like an out-of-body experience, like an NDE, like a near-death experience. And it's like a black cloud descending in a flashover, fossil-fueled, friendly fire. Fire in the hole. Left of boom. All around the shatter belt, in the spiral nebula. It is an axiom of spiritual growth that your deepest gifts are often glass-ceilinged, capped and traded by your most stubborn kinks, obstructions, and choices. The Coke 1% Master Narrative official story sets the stage for most people. Don't let that happen for you. Let the veils drop. Digambara, stand naked, Nisargadatta. In addition to whatever other methods you choose to use, the sexual practices presented in this book may be an extremely effective means of opening yourself so that you may know and express your deepest being, your deepest respite and refuge in the last refugia from the virtual vagina monologues of the Kokant 1% master narrative official story. In the way of the superior lover, sexual energy is circulated throughout your body in a way to clear out the kinks so that your love may flow more freely. Two, train your nervous system to circulate energy. Instead of pumping the genitals until they burst, learn to circulate energy throughout the natural circuitry of your whole body. It is as if you become one huge genital rushing with organic, orgasmic, natural light and energy and dark matter, the whole 9 yards, the whole quilted multiverse become yours from head to toe. Your heart opens wide and wider. And Schwarze, please, Habibi, Beshert, inside you, babe, I become one with myself, one huge, lubricated level, rushing with orgasmic light and energy from head to toe. Your heart opens wider and wider so that the size of your loving penis no longer matters. It expands to infinity. It licks the lips of love, lubricating levels and layers, engulfing you and your partner in rainbow gatherings of clear light at Woodstock, where Joe Cocker was. Engulfing you and your partner in an opening bliss of being that renders fear and desire obsolete, and time and space. You mean well. You're given, finally, the benefit of the doubt. Yes, mistakes are still made. They always will be. And choices, good and bad, are made, even at this late date. In the extinction 2112. Hockey stick model Michael Mann mainstream standard model event horizon, all front loaded with carbon monoxide, ready for the flashover fossil fueled fracking. This practice involves learning curves, teaching moments, Boston strong, extra strength, dedication to Dido and Aeneas in the Aeneid, in the Virgilian vagina monologue. This practice involves learning to move energy through your natural internal circuitry, circumnavigating the whole of the internal and external imaginary quilted multiversal reality. Reality is Inca, reality is revelatory, orgasmic reality. Reality is tantric, orgasmic reality, enlightenment, with all its feng shui. Rumi and Rilke and Reiki and Reich will all assist you as you circle around the stupa clockwise 36 times each day, taking a deep breath. This practice involves learning to move energy through your natural internal circuitry of circumnavigation up the spine and down the front of the body in a continuous circular flow. You learn to use intentional muscular locks at specific places throughout your body to service this circumcirculation, circa being here now. The complete step-by-step instructions for how to circulate your internal energy are presented in the appendix. Later on, listen, for you shall hear. Owl for Carl Solomon. I saw the best minds of my generation destroyed by madness, starving, hysterical, naked, dragging themselves through the Negro streets at dawn, looking for an angry fix. Angel-headed hipsters burning for the ancient heavenly connection to the starry dynamo in the machinery of night. Who poverty and tatters and hollow-eyed and high sat up smoking in the supernatural darkness of Coldwater Flats, floating across the tops of cities contemplating jazz. Who bared their brains to heaven under the L and saw Mohammedan angels staggering on tenement roofs, illuminated. Who passed through universities with radiant, cool eyes, hallucinating Arkansas and Blake light, tragedy among the scholars of war who were expelled from the academies for crazy and publishing obscene odes to the windows of the skull. Who cowered in unshaven rooms in underwear, burning their money in wastebaskets and listening to the terror through the walls, who got busted in their public beards, returning through Laredo with a belt of marijuana for New York, who ate fire in paint hotels and drank turpentine in Paradise Alley, death, or purgatoried opioids in their torsos night after night, with dreams, with drugs, with waking nightmares, alcohol and cock and bull, endless balls. Incomparable blind streets of shuddering clouds and lightning in the mind leaping toward bipoles and dipoles of Canada and Patterson, illuminating all the motionless world of the World Trade Tower between time. Peyote solidities of halls, backyard green tree cemetery dawns, wine, drunkenness over the rooftops, storefront burrows of tea-head joyride, neon blinking, traffic lit, sun and moon and tree vibrations, cosmic microwave backgrounds in the roaring winter dusks of Brooklyn, Ashkenazi ashcan rantings, Torah HaMelech, Goliath, Golem, Dibuk, Juju democracy, peyote solidities of halls, backyard green tree cemetery news at dawns, wine drunkenness over the Republican rooftops, storefront burrows of tea houses with tea heads, and joyride opioids on joysticks of Russian Limburger nested dolls with quiet vibrations, blinking traffic lights in neon and acrylic, in nylon, suns and moons, mooning out the window of tree vibrations, in roaring dusks of Brooklyn winters, ashcan rantings, and a kind meaning well. Ends justify the means kind of light-minded Coke 1% master narrative Coke hunt story. Who chained themselves to subway stations for endless rides from Battery, parked at the holy shroud of Turin, in silk, bronxed and bronzed in the burrows of Benzedrine until the noisy wheels. Children, where are the grandchildren? We're eating our grandchildren's lunch. Battered brought them back to the future. Extinction 2112. How does it even happen with 2020? Hypo hindsight. You could see it coming 99%. It's a heavy lifting vision and a little over uppity, I would say. Bronx on Benzedrine until the noise of wheels and children brought them down, shuddering, mouth-racked and battered, bleak of brain, all drained of brilliance, in the drear light of zoo Zionist, Zumba, zombie, zodiacs, with their zephyrs of cosmic microwave backgrounds, who sank all night in submarine light of Bickford's floating out, and sat through the stale beer afternoon in desolate fugazis, listening to the crack of doom on the hydrogen peroxide jukebox, who talk continuously 70 hours from park to pad to Bard to Bellevue to museum to the Brooklyn Bridge. A lost battalion of platonic conversations jumping down stoops. You circle the stupa clockwise, off all fire escapes and escape velocities, fire in the hole. It's building 7, all fall down. It's a window pane clear on the windowsills off Empire State Buildings falling down. We all fall down. And our buildings too. Post-extinction 2112. When would the Empire State Building fall down post-2112? Who talk continuously 70 hours, a lost battalion of platonic conversationalists jumping down the hoops and through the stoops, off fire escapes, off window sills, off Empire State, out of the room. Shoot the moon. Yakety yak and don't talk back. Screaming, vomiting, whispering, facts and facticities, memories of mementos, anecdotes of anorexics and their aneurysms and their eyeballs kicked out, and shock and awe in the hospitals of Kunduz. Masters without borders, and doctors too, jailed and warred upon by war criminals and Dr. Strangelove Kissingers and Ori Obamas and Hyper Hillarys on steroids. And it's McCain the Maverick, Brett and Bart, the Simpsons, and all those fecal references in South Park. It's kind of disgusting. Dysregulated, disinhibited potty jokes in the time of Pol Pot, in the time of patriot prisons, and their solitary solecisms for shystas, and their semi-Semitism, their white justice, their white privilege on Guinea ships. My last best chair, James DeWolf said. You take a deep breath, you tongue-lin the rage that you done reviscerated. When you got Rolfed, don't hold it in, scream it out. Yakety-yak, screaming, vomiting, whispering facts and memories and anecdotes and eyeball kicks and shocks of hospitals and jails and wars and post-concussive NFL, NRA, NSA, Snowdenized, sanitized, Snow White, money laundered, opt-armed, LIBOR-rated, is the fixated arbitrage. The Coke 1% master narrative official story is a joke. And you take a deep breath and you think. Whole intellects disgorged in total recall for 7 days and nights with brilliant eyes meet for the synagogue. Minion cast on the pavement, who vanished into now, here, nowhere, Zen, New Jersey, leaving a trail of ambiguity. Pixelated postcards of Atlantic City in decline, and its Trump-tastic drumpfish digital Democrat reality, that small D. Donald, the Democrat. suffering Eastern sweats and Tangerine, Nigerian yellow cake bone grindings on Neanderthal migraines of China's syndromes. It's 9:10 and tomorrow will be 1491. And we're all documented Native Americans, aren't we? Under junk withdrawal in Newark's bleak furnished room, who wandered around and around at midnight in the rail yard, wondering where to go, and went, leaving no broken stones and hearts and sticks unturned? Who lit cigarettes in boxcars, racketing through the snow towards lonesome farms in grandfather night, who studied Platonus, Poe, St. John of the Cross, telepathy, teleology, and bebop, hip-hop, Kabbalah, because the cosmos indistinctly vibrates their cosmic microwave background. We're all going back to the Emerald City, Dorothy. Click your heels. Who loaned in through the streets of Idaho seeking visionary Indian angels who were too visionary to be angel investors and vulture investors. The Coke 1% master narrative goes on as we do. As we become ourselves, as we eat what we kill, we're killing the Holocene. And best case scenario, there'll be hell to pay in the virtual last refugia. Who thought they were only mad when Freddie Gray's Baltimore gleamed and gleamed in their eyes as a supernatural ecstasy in his last moment, who jumped in limousines with a Chinaman to Oklahoma City's Muir building on the impulse of explosive Coke 1% master narrative, official story musical, Oklahoma, South Pacific, Goodspeed, Godspell, oh, Calcutta, Woodstock 50th is coming up. We'll continue that poem some other time, because I'm getting the feeling that it's almost time to call it quits. It's almost time to dive into the oxymoronic Frankie Ocean for our hit of today's oxytocin and codon and code switching. So whatever you think, continue getting on. And remember, it's HERBIEPerlman.com. You can check us out. All our work is there. If you should ever want to hear it again, here it is. Oh, well, you're listening to 90.3 FM, WZBC Newton. And I'm going to play this last song and then turn you over to Frankie Ocean.
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha
Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha
Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha 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 Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha
Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha
Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha
Ganesha Sharanam Sharanam Ganesha
Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha
Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha Gam Gam Ganapati Sharanam Ganesha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha
Jai Ganesha Jaya Jaya Gananatha Jai Ganesha Jaya
sunshine daydream. Walk you in the tall trees, going where the wind goes, blooming, blooming like a red rose. Now come on over sweetly, right out singing, I got you in the morning sunshine. Sunshine daydream, sunshine daydream. Now come on over daydream, sunshine daydream. They're coming from a sweet dream, sunshine daydream. Read it in a cold stream, roll on out your window, and going where the wind goes. They're never gonna miss us, but I'm saying I got you in
asked their rabbi, so lied to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. So won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? That's all I ever had. Redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop at the dime. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. So won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? That's all I ever had. Hey, redemption songs. That's all I ever had. Redemption songs. These songs of freedom. Redemption songs. These songs of freedom.
For the Asians, you know?
Yes. Hey, I have to sing this one.
Crying
For the Asian people. Yeti, Little Hero.
Silver Cat.
When natural disaster strike, people crying, people dying. Me turn me head to the sky and ask the Father why. Oh my.
Hey, the earthquake news stuck the world and people are crying. The world feel it out, so much Asian people die. So make we cut up our knee and let us pray. Let us pray for them to see a brighter day. No 80 in pain and sorrow. Now we're praying for a better tomorrow.
The people of Haiti, we pray for you. We know the stress and the pain, the heart you're gonna go through. It hard to accept, but we know it is too. If we lose my family, me wouldn't know what would I do. When we watch it on the headline, me heart get blue. Coming up in the midst of them and me family. To follow the top within the rubble, we pray for you. We are beg the world to run to the rescue.
Silver Cat, pray for the homeless children.
From my heart,
all who pass and
tears
gone.
full my eye.
Sorry the earthquake killed them.
I'm here for state.
Life goes on and on. Pray for the homeless children and all who pass and gone. Sorry the earthquake killed them. God alone, life goes
Hey, the
on.
people need aid, first aid and medical assistance. Calling to all the governments to give a response. Leaders from near, leaders from far distance. People in trouble and them need help
If we
instant.
could bring them back in this world, big man, bigger man, boys and girls, respect life over diamonds and pearls. Now we're searching for a better world. Hey, hey,
As a people, as a nation, one family. Now is the time for us to stick together as our brothers and our sisters keepers. So it should be forever.
Pray for the homeless children, all who pass and gone. Sorry the earthquake killed them.
Me turn me head to the sky and ask the Father why. Oh my.
Hey, the earthquake don't stop the world and people are crying. The world feel it us almost yes and people die. So make we cut up our knee and let us pray. Let us pray for them to see a brighter day. No 80 in pain and sorrow. Now we're praying for a better tomorrow.
The people of 80, we pray for you. We know the stress and the pain, the heart you gonna go through. It hard to accept, but we know it is too. If we lose my family, me wouldn't know what would I do. When we watch it on the headline, me heart get blue. Coming up in the midst of them and me family too. For those who top beneath the rubble, we pray for you. Now we are beg the world to run to the rescue.
Silver Cat, pray for the homeless children. All who pass and gone. Sorry the earthquake killed them. Life goes on and on. Pray for the homeless children. And all who pass and gone. Sorry the earthquake killed them. With God alone life goes on.
Cry, me really have to cry, yeah. For the Asian them, me really have to cry, yeah. So many years, 4 parents I cry so many tears and have to cry for 80 them, yeah. Yo, have to cry for the Asian them who don't have no food to eat. I'ma cry for the Asian them who no longer have nowhere to sleep. This of who lose them life in the earthquake, may their soul rest in peace. And my prayer goes out to the ones who are live with HIV. This are the cry for the people, and for the Asian people. Things are nice for the people, some fight for the people. But I'm a might for the people. Babylon has study evil. Hey yo, the devil is alive, I'm a feeling breathing. Him roaming at the morning, noon and the evening. I jack him in my life and we still deceiving. Him shower the blessing but we're not receiving. No earthquake take the place and everybody grieving. Down to the little baby don't have no feeding. Over 3 million people weeping. Them need a helping and we should be reaching. So we have to cry for the Asian them who don't have no food to eat. I'ma cry for the Asian them who no longer have nowhere to sleep. This of who lose them life in the earthquake, may their soul rest in peace. And my prayer goes out to the ones them where you live with HIV. When what 80? Yo, survival is the key, so I made my arrival. We gon' rise to the top like a tidal. I know, no, we don't worship no idol. It's survival, we gon' make it. Keep your eyes on the prize and just take it. Hey, be real in yourself and don't fake it. We were sleeping but now we are waking. And then we come together as one. Cry for the Asian them who don't have no food to eat. I'ma cry for the ones them out there where I sleep on the cold concrete. This of the who lose them life in the earthquake, may they rest in peace. And the prayer goes out to the ones them where you live with HIV. Yo, Asian. Yo. Me have to cry for them. Me say I pray for them. Bob Marley, Marcus Garvey give life to them. I know me rise for them. Yeah, me strive for them. And if the people feel this encouraged, me try for them. Me take a stand for them. Me make a plan for them. You want to fly spiritually, me the one for them. Me sing a song for them. I feel be strong for them. The tears inside me are only too long for them. Can't see it coming out my eye. To the Asian, my sun cry. Let the sun cry. Can't see it coming out my eye. To the Asian, the sun cry. Yeah. Everybody in the 80, prayer goes out to them, you know. Everybody who has suffered from this terrible earthquake, you know. We know them need a shoulder right now. I just want them know straight up, say, you know. We have to provide help because we are brothers from different mothers. I made them know straight, so what's a cry for them? Straight.
L'union fait la force. Yeah. R.I.P. Jimmy O. From the ashes we shall rise. Fun fun. Young Cliff. To my country of Haiti.
Hold on. Be strong. No matter what you're going through, you know it's gonna be okay. Today. Even when the earth quakes.
Like I said on BET, from ever to the projects to the mansion. So you got no excuse, stop blaming the recession. Go harder for Haiti. Send a text on your phone, YELE 501 501. Every block, every school, gang initiation. So in the world, make it a better place like Michael Jackson. We don't want to see another 9/11 happen. I wish I had talked to them teenagers when them RPGs go hate on what the Navy sees. I would have told them it's a better way.
Hold on, be strong. No matter what you're going through, you know it's gonna be okay. Today, even when the earth quakes, we gotta hold on. Be strong. I know that you don't think that I can read your palms, but I see the dawn. Beyond, Lord, I can see the sunlight. And if the rain falls down, it ain't nothing but a blessed day today. The sun will shine after the rain dries.
To all my thoughts that gone, memories live on, I guess. See you at the crossroads. So many cry when we die, and they wonder if we're in the sky. See you at the crossroads. I see you in my dream that night, that crime scene, but don't worry. See you at the crossroads. Remember we're still a team, and I know you can hear me now. See you at the crossroads.
Hold on, be strong. No matter what you're going through, you know it's gonna be okay. Today, even when the earth quakes, we gotta hold on. Be strong. I know that you don't think that I can read your palms, but I see the dawn. Beyond, Lord, I can see the sunlight. And if the rain falls down, it ain't nothing but a blessed day today. The sun will shine after the rain dries. She wanna know how long I've been playing.
As long as mama,
she been praying.
she bought me a
She
guitar.
bought me a guitar at 11. She ain't want me to use a Mac 11. So when I said that he was gone to November, I knew that he wouldn't be back in November. Cause I could've been the running back with a shank with a pump and a ski.
But my bank is the stage, my 12 gauge is black.
We gotta find a best strong. No matter what you're going through, you know it's gonna be okay. Today, even when the earth quakes, we gotta hold on. Be strong. I know that you don't think that I can read your palms, but I see the dawn. Beyond, Lord, I can see the sunlight. And if the rain falls down, it ain't nothing but a blessed day today. The sun
And this one goes out to a nation in turmoil.
Care for the dying.
Death and destruction, I can see it everywhere. Let's join together and show that someone cares. I hear the sound of bawling because a nation has fallen. Somewhere out there I can hear a baby crying. In the middle of the street I can see the people dying. It touched my heart and bring tears to my eyes as I watch and see the people crying. Time for us to rise up and be your brother's keeper. Give an helping hand to all these suffering people. Time for us to rise up and be your brother's keeper. Give an helping hand to all these suffering people. My prayers goes out to a nation in pain. The tears you cry, they won't fall down in vain. Today is sorrow, but I can see a better tomorrow. In your time of grief, let us offer some relief. The place is here and the time is now. We've got to stretch forth the hands and help them somehow. To all my friends, I hope you'll understand. It's time for us to step up and give a helping hand. Time for us to rise up and be your brother's keeper. Give a helping hand to all these suffering people. Time for us to rise up and be your brother's keeper. Give a helping hand to all these suffering people.
Time to stand up and give an helping hand and help your brother to be strong. In the eyes of the Father, we are one. So help our sister carry on.
In this moment of weakness, let us show some kindness. And in this moment of sorrow, let your love light show. Say in this moment of weakness, let us show some kindness. And in this moment of sorrow, let your love light show. Time for us to rise up and be your brother's keeper. Give an helping hand to all these suffering people. Time for us to rise up and be your brother's keeper. Give an helping hand to all these suffering people.
Retrain your nervous system from The Way of the Superior Lover, David Daida. Anything you may hear on this program, you can be assured is not necessarily the point of view of this station, Boston College, or its Board of Trustees. Keep that in mind. And for our younger listeners, if you are freaked out by body parts, do not listen. This reading will include body parts, internal and external organs, and decalcified pituitaries. Keep that in mind for our young listeners, early here on the dawn of things. Retrain your nervous system. In The Way of the Superior Lover, you and your partner practice to effortlessly open as deep being, while simultaneously circulating unobstructed energy. Passionate sexual desire is felt through as a transparent shimmering in the open of being. Seeking resolves itself in an abundance of love. A part of this practice is the retraining of the nervous system using your breath. Most people have become accustomed to kisses and hugs, a few yanks or caresses, perhaps some licks and sucks, several minutes of warm and wet genital friction, and finally a burst of energy which releases into a peaceful, tension-free sense of relaxed depletion. This kind of sex is considered normal, even good. It is unfortunate that our culture leaves most people completely uneducated in the higher enjoyments and deeper blisses of episexuality. In order to move to a new level of sexuality, you can retrain your nervous system. You can learn to relax your old tendencies to habitually build up and then release sexual tension. You can learn to use your breath to circulate unimpeded energy throughout your whole body and through every shade of your emotional spectrum all day long. All the time in the world you have, or you feel that you have, and you feel that you can trust this here, now. On the B-side, in order to move to a new level of sexuality, you can retrain your nervous system. You can learn to relax your old tendencies of habitually building up and then releasing sexual tension. You can learn to use your breath to circulate unimpeded energy throughout your whole body and through every shade of your emotional, spiritual spectrum all day long. You can practice relaxing into the bliss of your deep being and then expressing it as love through the openness of your body, mind, spirit. This entire process can be broken down into 6 steps. Number 1, clear your nervous system of kinks.
These times are really tough, and we need to band together and say we've had enough. All the jobless people need to learn to be content, 'cause what we need to do is protect our 1%. Save the rich, let them know you care. Don't leave them to languish in their penthouse of despair. Save the rich, let their bonuses be swollen, and let them keep it all tax-free, even if it's stolen. Save the rich. Let's give our job creators more than their fair share, so they can go to Asia and create jobs over there. There's loopholes and exemptions and children to exploit, so give them special tax breaks. Who cares about Detroit? And those who don't create jobs really need help too, 'cause without their 7th home, how will they make it through? It's not time for complaining, not the time for class war. It's time to sacrifice yourself to give them more and more and more and more and more and more. Save the rich. America's built on corporate greed. It's not Wall Street's fault if you can't get what you need. Save the rich. Don't go crying to mommy, 'cause if you don't agree, then you're a socialist commie. Save the rich. Blame yourself for your problems, not the bad economy. So what if those who have the most are the ones who put it in jeopardy? Forget your student loans. Screw your kids and their health care. It'll only take 10,000 of your jobs to put another private jet in the air. Save the rich. It's so easy to do. Just let yourself be ignorant to what's been done to you. Save the rich by doing nothing at all. Deny all sense and logic and just think really small. You should think really small, or just don't think at all. And save the rich.
One, clear your nervous system of kinks. Imagine energy flowing through the internal circuitry of your body like water flowing through a hose. If the hose becomes kinked, the water flow is held back, and only a trickle makes it through the obstruction. Meanwhile, water pressure builds up at the site of the kink, perhaps even springing leaks and squirting out senselessly. As an example, suppose your father was loud and cruelly abusive to you as a child. First, you were frightened and your vulnerable heart was deeply hurt. Second, you closed your heart, held your breath, and tensed your body to protect yourself from being hurt even more. Third, your body's energy ceased to flow freely in response to masculine energy. So, in a circumstance like this, your internal circuitry becomes blocked by an accumulation of fear, tension, and frustrated male energy. You develop an emotional kink in response to loud masculine energy. Now, as an adult, whenever you experience the sharp, demanding aspect of masculine energy, for instance, your lover raises his or her voice and tells you what to do, your energy gets blocked. You can't take a deep breath. You can't chant, And you perfect audience, you 36, and you there on the waiting list, you know what to do when you hear Om chanted. You join in wherever you are. So join in. That's how you'll know you're one of us. One of the Lamedvavniks, Leonard Volodny Vovnik, in his Kreisha. Take a deep breath. Om. And Oms come in threes. And flat or sharp, you persist. Now, as an adult, whenever you experience the sharp, demanding aspect of masculine energy, for instance, your lover raises his or her voice and tells you what to do or what not to do, you stop. You have a startle reflex. You tighten, and then, if you can, if you practice intention and intuition, if you consciously